Alright, welcome guys to Dark Castle Chess Analytics. Today we're playing a person from Great Britain called Animatic. He's a 390, so this should be a pretty straightforward victory for us. We're going to go ahead and do an English opening considering that he's from England and see what he does. So there's the English opening. He does the King's English variation. So right here, as you can imagine, bringing the king out, it's just going to result in him pushing his pawn forward. So first we're going to go ahead and block that. Alright, so this is the well variation. It's putting pressure on the F1, the F2 pawn, but it's a rather inept attempt at putting pressure on me. I'm going to go ahead and do something else like this. Knight to c3. Okay, he's bringing out his queen. He is probably getting a little frustrated right now. Let's see here. His queen has control of this entire column. And this bishop can swing into this. Okay, well, we're just going to go ahead and take this bishop. Because this is, well, we can't do that. No. I'm being silly. Alright, let's go ahead and bring our knight out. In this particular spot, we need to focus on developing our pieces. Very basic. Right now, I think I'm not really sure where he's at. Again, he's only a 390. So he's brought out his knight as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this for the sake of doing it. I'm going to free up my rook a little bit. I'm not really worried about anything right now. Okay, brings his knight around to g6. In this instance, I'm just going to go ahead and bring this pawn up to g3. That way, if his knight lands on f4 or h4, it can be captured. He's not going to do that, obviously, but okay, so he brings forward this pawn, as you can see. Let's go ahead and take this pawn. Alright, so he has a pin going. He is pinning my knight to my queen. Once again, I'm not particularly worried about it because all I have to do is support my knight with my bishop. But before I do that, I want to take a few moments to take a look at the board, see if there's anything that I'm missing. And indeed, there is something I'm missing. This knight can go here and then here for a double attack on the rook and the king. So, if we can figure out some way to boom, boom, boom. No, I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and reinforce this knight. I'm not really worried about any of his attacks. And hopefully we can get this knight in for the double attack on his rook and his king. Okay, so he has castled, which is a good move, but completely inept because either way I'm going to be getting, well, I shouldn't say that so quickly, but I'm going to go ahead and make the move to move my knight over. Making a capture is going to be extremely difficult. So we need to do some more work on developing some more pieces to add to the pressure. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to let's see here. Let's go ahead and put this queen right here, see what happens. Alright, let's go ahead and attack this c7 pawn. That's putting, okay. Alright. He didn't like that at all. But we've advanced our queen. Now we need to focus on getting another piece out of the way because we're falling behind a little bit. Even though the score is +2, that's still worrisome to me because he has such strong construction over here on the right side of the board. It's concerning to me. So right away I feel as though I need to take out something, no matter what it may be. So perchance we'll take out this b7 pawn. Okay. He's taking out that knight. Let me take a look at that. He's taking out that knight, and he's hoping that I will use my bishop to counter. At which point he will hit with the queen, and then be able to hit my rook for a checkmate. That's just simply not going to happen. So a good solution to this situation might be something like my castle. Not easy. Not an easy choice. Yeah, we'll go ahead and, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and castle. So that's going to end in another dead bishop because I miscalculated where that rook was going to land during the castling process. So that bishop is gone. And it looks like we've lost the game. Excellent. We can still fight. Put my rook right there. Oh, tick-tock, tick-tock. He's going to take his sweet time since he has the advantage. And this is one of those situations where I really feel really bad for the viewer. That's why most chess players tend to do rapid games or bullet games instead of these long, drawn-out 60-minute games. So I really did my audience a disfavor with this one, but we're not looking good right now, but we can still fight. Let's see here. We have our queen, we have a rook, a bishop, and another rook. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and take. Let's go ahead and take this guy. See what he does. I don't think that he's particularly threatened. I don't think he's worried. But again, that is some additional pressure that he's added. But there's a lot of development that I have to do in order to bring this game back into my favor. And that's going to be incredibly challenging. Here he goes. He's bringing his queen forward. At the same time, though, I don't really think that that queen's going to be able to accomplish too much. Let's go ahead and take this rook out. So now he's doubling back. Certainly concerned. Let's see here. He wants to put some pressure on our side column here down at the bottom. Let's see. Still thinking. I apologize for the delay, but this is a rather precarious position. I'm going to go ahead and move my suspicion is that he is going to move his rook all the way down. Oh no, look at that. He guards it with his knight. And looks like we won by resignation. Just to show you guys the reason we won here was because I could just very easily take that knight and then well, I'm not really sure why he resigned, to be honest with you, but that's a win right there. So thank you guys. Again, that was King's Pawn Opening with the Well variation.